About to get started, and on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? Here's Mike Tauchman. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway.
One strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis.
So here's Robert now.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Tauchman on at first, nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0. Fastball is outside.
3-0.
And that's through there for a strike. 3-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strike.
The delivery to Robert. That one the other way. Nice grab. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Just missed. 2 outs.
Oh.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty with 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now. And that's outside.
1-0.
Two outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field, and that's a base hit.
Batting fifth.
So a man at first. Here's Josh Rojas. And first offering is fouled off.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Top of the zone for a called strike. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. This one in the air. Workman. And that is that. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, towing the slab in today's game, Martin Perez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And Happ up to hit.
Let's go, Ian.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
2-1.
1 out, base is empty. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
1 out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. close, but called a ball. Ball one. Man at second. And that one pulled foul. In for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
That one way inside. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The throw in. Tag, safe at home. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Tied up here in the early going. To third, and that chance handled. There's one, and that's two. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Shota back to work. Right through there for a strike. Sosa measures 6 feet even, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now here is Miguel Vargas. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One down, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That's in there. And the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's outside. And the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Ripped to short. In time to Vaughn. And Swanson is set down.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Foul ball there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Just missed. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. In time to Vaughn. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Corey Lee.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Yeah, a big swing and a miss. Good eye right there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That's in there. 0-1. One down, base is empty. And the sweeper catches the plate.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's
One
way
ball.
outside. And a count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now it's Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Down
off
to third
for the
baseman,
Cubs,
Gage Workman.
the third baseman, Gage Workman.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next
Nope,
pitch is
that's away.
outside. On the ground, right side, Sosa handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom of the
Batting
third
ninth,
inning.
the
That's what a
catcher,
good sinker's
Miguel.
designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. And that's in for a strike. Line and a base hit into right. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Nice
The left
job of
fielder,
driving
number
that
8,
pitch the other way
yeah.
on a line. You know, hitters,
Yeah.
they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Line drive, Baldwin. 1 at second. And they bounce him to 2 already. This one ends the third. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. On to the fourth.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Benintendi up
the
here.
left fielder, number 23, Andrew
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Benintendi needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Ball.
That one
That's the
drifts
ball.
inside.
Okay.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go-ahead run on base, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Benintendi gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now here is Josh Rojas. Man at first, one away. Line drive. Tries to get back and see.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that is out of play. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Strike him out.
In the air, center field. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Back here at the friendly confines, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Tucker. First pitch misses.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's a line drive to left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Center field. Robert moves under it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Inside, just missed. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Baldwin gets it to first. 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Miguel Vargas.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Shota back to work. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
And next to hit for the Sox, Brooks Baldwin. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a curve misses outside, and that's ball 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Banks off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone,
Mike.
and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman, 1 for 2. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
So here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga will depart, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Cubs,
pen comes the right-hander,
number
Keegan
71.
Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Thompson goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tauchman over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Benintendi to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Started to swing, held up. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike 2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Got him swinging on the curveball. Good job of damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 1. We head to the bottom
Leading
of
off
the fifth.
for the
And now
Cubs,
it's Dansby
the
Swanson.
shortstop, Dansby.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's Nico Horner. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
No strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that's ripped for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. That's a little bit low. Runner at first with no outs here. Little chopper rolls foul. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gage Workman.
And next for the Cubs, Gage Workman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Horner around second, heads for third, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Number 9.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Horner comes around to score. It's 3-3. Here comes the throw, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Amaya at second with 2 down. And fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Number 64 preparing to come on if needed. Boozer warming up as well. Got him! That K is his third of the game. They get 2 and draw even again. 5 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning
Leading
number
off for the White
6.
Sox,
And
the
here
third
is
baseman, number
Josh
5,
Rojas.
Josh Rojas.
Pitches in there. Strike 1.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering is fouled back.
Strike him out.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Now, Lenny Sosa. Just missed. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. Right through there for a strike. That one misses in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they make short work of them there. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Wrigley Field, well, we go bottom 6. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one clips the corner. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Frazier Ellard, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Varland, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Suzuki.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
0-1.
That's hard hit on the line. Robert makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
So digging in, Michael Busch.
Busch.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No ball.
Wow.
1 strike.
That's not even close to the zone.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The
He kind
batter,
of rolled
number
over
7.
on this pitch a little bit,
Shortstop,
but he got enough
Dansby.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
Watson.
he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Martin Perez out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
On the
White
mound
Sox,
now, number 64.
number 64, Shane Smith.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Nope. 0-1.
Late swing fouled off. Busch, the runner at first with 2 gone. A foul stays alive. Got him. And that will end the inning. Cubs leave 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Cubs,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
49.
Tyson Miller.
Tyson Miller.
Now it's the
Leading
shortstop,
off for the White
Brooks
Sox,
Baldwin.
the shortstop,
He is struck
Brooks
out, and he is
Baldwin.
walked.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground to short, Swanson. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering is outside.
2-1.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch and break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Fastball for a strike.
Whoa. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's too high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go ahead run on base. Luis Robert now. 0 for 3 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And down on strikes. That ends the frame. So 1 left for the White Sox. Still tied 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That misses, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Out in front and foul to the left side. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling
Number
with 2
4.
strikes. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Horner on the go. That's in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Move to second. Tag, and they got him. Horner picked off.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end. Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
That's inside. And there's a ball. Miguel Amaya in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That to right. Tuchman coming on. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Porter
Now
Hodge.
pitching for the Cubs, number 37, Porter Hodge.
There's Benintendi to
Leading
start
off
it
for the White
off.
Sox, the left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That clips the corner. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swing and a ball popped up. Workman moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
25, Andrew.
And now the first baseman,
Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
And next to hit for the Sox,
Rojas.
Josh Rojas. Just missed. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
So a change being made
Now
at first
running at
base.
first base
Pinch running
for the
here,
White Sox.
Brian Ramos.
Number 44,
Lenny and
Brian
Sosa steps to the plate for the White
Ramos.
Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Strike 2.
Go ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece.
now pitching for
Back
the White
now,
Sox.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
55.
8th. Frazier Ellard.
Frazier Ellard.
Here's the Cubs
Leading
leadoff
off
man,
for
Ian
the
Happ.
Cubs, the
0
left
for
fielder,
3 with 2
Ian
strikeouts and a ground out.
Happ.
And that's way high, and it's 1-0. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And a count 2-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his
Now
third
batting, the
strikeout,
right
and this
fielder,
one looking,
Kyle.
obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and Tucker is retired.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya
Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Eller, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. That clips the zone. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Cam Boozer up and loosening in the pen. That misses the zone. 1-1. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now Miguel Vargas. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that just misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Hammered on the line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job, a 2-strike
Now
hit in that at-bat.
the
Showed a
shortstop,
willingness to
Brooks.
drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Go-ahead run on base. And now the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here is Corey Lee. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
Puts a bunt down. Workman. And that is a big first out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tauchman. Golden opportunity right here. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Two on, 1 out. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Luis Robert Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Payoff pitch, and they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take a base.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying on pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Porter Hodge is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Ryan Presley.
55.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just
No, that's a ball.
missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-0.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
No, that's high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 7-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
One down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier getting ready to go. Field ball also throwing. Just misses the mark outside the zone. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the ninth. That one misses, and it's a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Vaughn batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Horner settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And next to hit for the Sox, Brian Ramos. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Benintendi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two balls, no strikes to count. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The count 2-1, and that's in for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. A grand slam for the White Sox. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Eller back to work. That's inside, and that's ball 1. This one in the air. Baldwin. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
He's 2 outs away.
Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Smoked on the ground a second. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one the other way, and that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,